Okay, guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we bring you updates back to back without delay. If you have not followed us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? We are here 24/7 to make sure that you are not left behind. Let's go straight to the reason why we're here without wasting your time at all. They say that this government of Onkonyano Gorena Sorok, we did call Muhammadu Buhari, say his government has explained why Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioned back to the country, where he is facing unscrupulous charges and unfounded charges, even though the appeal court have said that these charges cannot hold water because of the way, means, and form in which he was returned back to the country. I said, wow, after 2 years, the Nigerian government is coming out to talk rubbish on why they brought him back. Look at it here. He says that Biafra Buhari government explains why Nnamdi Kanu was brought back from Kenya. That was a kidnap, not brought. I don't know whether they don't understand the meaning of English, how to differentiate between bring, brought, and broughther. You see that? So as we proceed now, they say better person wey they call Pele. The man will be say they play football where for is he is he not Argentina? Pele now from Argentina now. They say for Portugal now, say the man don't enter their dictionary. Say na there now the trend. I say you see better people where then they position them. Football legend Pele enters Portuguese dictionary as an adjective. Very, very brief. Don't be long name. Very simple name. Pele. Wow. Congratulations to you, although you don't poof. May so still they rest in peace. Now, because of the better legacy when he live for the country, for this world entirely, now I make him come be like this. And because of that, now I make the honor and with such privilege, with such honor, you know, easy. But come to Nigeria where Oponko people are ruling and ruining lives. People where no one made their name enter any better thing. Like this one we see down for screen here, where they say na Buhari, even though the original Buhari, they say don't move through away. For UK, say they na so then transport and go inside Saudi Arabia. Go dig Allah very quickly, bury him for 2 feet grave. And I waiting Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra, can't tell us. Say he get evidence, say if all these things no be true, say he go quit this agitation. But he can't call this up, uncle, this fake Buhari, say come here. May we see whether no be mask you they wear. And so they say wrong. We don't use many versions of Buhari. The one we come from Sudan, no, that one they don't run. You know, say Sudan self now, then they fight for that side. I don't know whether the man now they fight for Sudan. And they go carry the one we come from Niger now. Will be the reason why this one now is saying one wrong. Go back to in country will be Niger. I say now wow for this kind of country. Opposition parties lost presidential election because of their overconfidence and they relied on foreign supporters. Now waiting this upon could they talk, they lie way they blow for the general public. He said that P2B said they fail because of say they relied on foreign assistance. Say they no get level for the local politics. I make the no pass. We'll go into details very quickly. And they said that one house done the leak for Lagos State. Say the thing a shame. Which house be that one? They say watch roof of Lagos Regional Office of Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund leaks during rainfall. I go show now the video very quickly. Let's go there and see why this Buhari said that they brought back the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government has explained why it arrested the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which is Onyendumazen Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, and returned him to Nigeria. It explained that Kanu was subjected to extraordinary rendition from Kenya so it could continue his ongoing trial in Nigeria, which means that they know that they violated the international law on extraordinary rendition from Kenya. But they say that they want him to come and continue his ongoing trial in Nigeria, whether by crook or crooks. The explanation was contained in the federal government's amended notice of appeal before the Supreme Court, marked SCCR 1361 20/2022. Wow, I even saw it on another blog, yes, online newspaper too, where it was boldly written that Buhari files new charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't even understand. Shey these charges no dey finish ni? In fact, make I go find them. Where e dey? Come dey again. Now wetin we dey find with that one, but we no see am sha. Okay, now let's continue. Now, the explanation was contained in their recent document. The appeal was against the October 13th, 2022 judgment of the Court of Appeal in Abuja, where it held that Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria robs the trial court of its jurisdiction to try him on the 7-count charge on which he was being tried before the IPOB leader escaped assassination in his hometown, Afaruku, Ibeko, in Abia State. Do you see that? But here they say that before the IPOB leader absconded, which means he escaped or ran away. That's the term that they are using to represent his escape from the Nigerian army's invasion of his home in Afaruku, Ibeko. We all are aware of how the Nigerian government sent troops that are supposed to go and fight terrorism to go to his house and destroy it. Pata pata. 28 people were sent to judgment in that very attack in the home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Till today, nobody has answered these questions. But despite his escape through whiskers, the Nigerian government still went ahead to look for him in a foreign country to bring him back by all means, which is what he's facing today. In the 13th ground amended notice of appeal filed by David Kaswe of the Federal Ministry of Justice, the federal government argued that the appeal court erred when they held that the extraordinary rendition of the Kanu robbed the trial of the court of the jurisdiction to hear the pending charges before the court, even before the respondent illegally jumped bail and absconded. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail. How? He allegedly jumped bail by escaping from live bullets, gunfires, heavy armory that was being shot at him, and he ran away from it. That was how they said, you saw somebody shooting at you, and you take cover. They say that is a jumping bail. Only in Nigeria will you hear such stories. Kanu was standing trial on a 5-count charge preferred against him by the federal government. In the course of proceedings, he illegally jumped bail and absconded from Nigeria. The respondent was only returned to Nigeria to continue his trial before the court, it said. The federal government accused the appeal court of failing to consider the illegality of Kanu jumping bail and his refusal to make himself available for trial, which necessitated his return to Nigeria, which I will tag as forceful kidnapping by fire by force return to Nigeria. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court okayed the federal government to file 9 grounds of appeal. A 5-man panel of apex court led by Justice John Okoro granted the federal government permission for the appeal. Now, even though they are supposed to, maybe this appeal court is supposed to, the Supreme Court is supposed to reject this very appeal of the federal government. They say one of these Justice John Okoro, they still granted the federal government permission to file this appeal that is still standing right now against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the the indigenous people of Biafra. Now they see him. So on the next court hearing, which will be coming up on May, I think either May 11th, yeah, I think so, based on what we read yesterday, we are going to see how this case will go down. When I don't see, I'm gonna focus me. So, but be it as it may, we still stand on victory ground that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, because the court has ruled that illegal extradition of this man will not allow the court in Nigeria to even say a word against him. So no matter how they twist it, Nnamdi Kanu stands on the grounds of victory against the federal government of Nigeria. And also the circumstances surrounding his so-called, his alleged escape and absconding from the country is also mysterious and questionable. And the federal government have not answered the query in which they sent the Nigerian troops to go and kill him and bring the dead body, where make the man run away. They never see answer for the 28 people that were murdered in his house. What an injustice in a country where they claim that democracy is their watchword. This democracy in Africa needs to be reviewed, and the Biafra needs to go, because all these trials are being based on ethnicity and religion, based on who Nnamdi Kanu is. And he must be set free as soon as possible. Make he go in mama and papa house, go rest, because the stress is too much. We'll proceed. We'll see what happen for Lagos to show you how this country don't fail reach. This is the place where they say Tinubu build. I don't know whether you know build here, join. I build, I don't thief with it, build here for Lagos. Muna watch this video. Tinubu, na Lagos when you build, na be this one, oh, see am, God do.
No, it's printing. You have to select it. You have to select it. You can now, you need to connect the printer. How many times you the film? How many times you the video? They never to send us. You don't connect the printer. This one for.
All right, so this is direct from Lagos. This video that you're watching right now is the roof of Lagos Regional Office of Nigeria, Social Insurance Trust Fund. This happened during the rainfall that happened yesterday, being the 27th day of April 2023. Nigeria, when shall it get better? There's no hope in sight. Now, as we come out there, so we take wrong, enter Portuguese, come wrong, jam their dictionary. They say, that this man who they see for our front here will say the man now, in name don't enter dictionary. I say, wow. Congratulations to Pele. They say no be small thing, no. Say in name just enter dictionary by fire, by force. Football legend Pele enter Portuguese dictionary as an adjective. Wow. So we'll soon be seeing Pele. Before you know it now, it go enter everywhere. Pele, arguably the best footballer in history, is now also an adjective. On Wednesday, the word Pele was added to the more than 167,000 words in the Michaelis Portuguese dictionary printed in Brazil. For the world's 265 million odd Portuguese speakers, Pele can now be used to denote something or someone extraordinary, the sense in which it is already employed informally in Brazil. The expression already used to refer to someone who is the best at what they do has been eternalized on the pages of the dictionary, the Pele Foundation said on Instagram. Under the new entry, the word is defined as exceptional, incomparable, and unique, plus the qualities associated with the king of football who died in December at the age of 82. The online version of the Michaelis also provides useful examples. He is the Pele of basketball. She is the Pele of Brazilian drama. So when you want to just describe something extraordinary and very, very good at what it does, you can use Pele. So Peleo. For now, the word has been included only the Michaelis online version, though it will be added to printed dictionaries in future. It is the result of a campaign by the Pele Foundation, the sports channel Sports TV, and the Sao Paulo Football Club Santos, where Pele played for much of his career. Pele scored a world record 1,281 goals during his more than 2 decades playing with Santos from 1956 to 1974. The Brazilian national team and the New York Cosmos from 1975 to 1977. So congratulations to him. These are the kinds of things we want to hear, where people have marked their names on gold. So this one now, no be the one who now go say, oh, and we heard Michael Jackson in name now, it don't delete, we don't forget them. So anytime you are reading dictionary, you will come across Pele. Anytime you want to describe something very beautiful, very handsome, very excellent, you remember Pele. So this one, you know, go feel forget them. No be money, then print them. This is a word. When it don't enter, it don't enter. Buhari Hafa, your own now to the pull hand like person with the one, I don't know. Eh? The only time where they go see you now to keep people everywhere where they keep people. Buhari administration, 2,000 people don't die. Say enter power, 5,000 people don't die. Now waiting they go they see you your own name now there. When they come, maybe they go add your own. Now when you see kill, they add Buhari to it. Not be juju be that. Oga, I'm not sure say you go feel change or it is already late. You're almost out of office. It's too late already. Now, as we can enter, we can say maybe Buhari may ask and waiting make other people then rig the election. He say opposition parties lost presidential election because of their overconfidence and they relied on foreign supporters. Say voters wey dey on ground, they no vote and say na foreign supporters they be defined. No may Igbo people come vote people like Peter Obi. I say Loriro. President Obonkuna Sorok has declared that Tinubu of his party, All Progressive Congress, APC, won the February 25th presidential election. Buhari maintained that the opposition parties lost the election because of the overconfidence, complacency, and bad tactical moves, which he maintained also created more problems for them than anyone else, which is the reason why they couldn't rig. A statement by Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garuba Shehu, said that Buhari stated this on Thursday when he received the Progressive Governors Forum led by the chairman, Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, at his residence in the State House. Buhari asserted that while the APC was working hard to retain power in the recent elections, the combined opposition was busy telling their foreign backers that they would defeat the APC. In the statement titled President Buhari Opposition was Victim of Overconfidence in Last Elections, Buhari said they were already telling their foreign backers that they would defeat the APC. Other party blended confidence with caution. We worked hard and won, which is part of the rigging. They worked hard on INEC and they won. They were rigged in. Now the overconfidence is creating more problems for the opposition than anyone else. They are finding it hard to convince those who supported them from outside why they are unable to beat us. A combination of overconfidence, complacency, and bad tactical moves made them lose, plain and clear. This has created more problems in their camp. Why did they fail to remove us? Speaking in response to an issue raised by Governor Bagudu, the leader of the forum, President Buhari, said, an important reason I congratulate Asiwaju on winning is because the opposition got support and false hope from outside and went on to create the impression that they will win and they will defeat us. How wrong could anyone be, he asked. The president charged the all progressive governors to stick together and openly addressing issues among themselves. Try and keep solving problems. We be courageous to discuss them openly between yourselves. And he went on to ramble and ramble and ramble and blah, 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 blah. And so the president talk cool. So now Peter Obi they refer to, say Peter Obi, when you they meet Katruno Luang and when you they go abroad, go snap picture. Say now that time, and they take the walk on INEC, they tell them what thing they go do after you don't win. Now, this one Buhari can't tell us. So Luna, let me know what you they think about this matter. We'll still come back with more updates. Stay tuned.